scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Jared Sands is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
No one out with a runner at second. Ball 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead it 1-0. Carter Freeman will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the imposing power back, Matt Olson. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now to the plate here is Mark Canha. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And there goes the combined no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Major has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Corey Major. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that gets him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rangers have elected to challenge.
All right, one
the
last
previous
look at it
flag.
here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter rules safe.
Into the box now, Big Daddy Daniels, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Major gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. The Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Lucius Alexander, runner in scoring position with two gone. Fouled away. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike in the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Josh Harrison. Will Chambers is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Texas, number 22, Will Chambers.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Nope. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Matt Chapman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 2. I got the count. 2 and 2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he falls behind now 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So next to hit is Tony Kemp. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. 1 left for Oakland. They trail this one 1-0. Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Gavin Dawson. First pitch of the AB on its way. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate, Pokey Russell batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, Andrus. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. 1 hit's all they get. Mike Fisher comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Stepping in once again is Starling Marte, who's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Starling Marte is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Matt Olson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. Full count now, 3-2. Mark Hanna waits on deck. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Mark Hanna stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That's inside. 2-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Last strike now for Oakland. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
So stepping in is Ramon Laureano, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1-1 the count. 1-1 the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Rangers host road win number 40 on the year. Zach Wolves earns his team-leading 11th win as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. Cole Irvin settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Mike Fisher strikes out the side to record the save, his 29th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.